Hello, my name is Thomas, and today we're going to be talking about right hand plucking techniques. So we're just going to go over the basic finger picking technique that we're going to use in 95% of music, and it goes like this. I'm just going to be playing a C here on the A string. So the things to notice about what I'm doing with my hands, I'm playing the string very horizontally. I'm plucking through the string. I'm trying to get a big, full, natural sound. I let the string ring. I've got nice firm connection here on my left hand, really driving the string into the fret and keeping it right behind the fret wire there. That allows me to get a nice, clear, full tone. So when I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep my hand nice and relaxed. I'm plucking through the string and resting on the string below it. So on the A string, I'm resting on the E string. I'm up here on G, on the D string playing a G. I rest on the A string. I go up here and play another C. See how I pluck through the string. Try to keep my wrist as straight as possible. I don't want to let my elbow fall down here, and I want to keep my wrist nice and straight. I don't want to do any of this stuff because you get a lot of tendonitis in here, you get a lot of stress on your hand, and you're trying to avoid that. So muting is a very important element of the finger picking style. So one of the things is that I'm going to have my thumb up here, and it's going to provide a lot of the muting. So when I'm playing on the E string, there's no other strings below it, so I can mute generally with my left hand pretty easily. But as you go down the bass, you want to be plucking on the A string, for instance. You want that rest stroke to mute the E string so there's no synthetic vibration. So if I play the E here on the A string, but don't rest, and then I mute the A, you can still hear that E humming a little bit. And you don't want that when you're playing a complicated line, or it just muddies up the mix in general. So if we pluck down and rest on that E string, then there's no sympathetic vibration. And the tone just stops. So then we just keep this hand shape the same, but we go up a string. So you're playing on the D string. Now you're going to rest on the A string. You're going to plug through to the A string so the A string doesn't vibrate, but you're going to move your thumb from being on the pickup to now on the E string. And when it's on the E string here, it will mute the E string. So now you can play your E here and then stop, and there's no sympathetic vibration. As opposed to open. My thumb's up here, not to mention as I go across the strings, if I'm playing up here, the angle that my fingers are going to be at and then the angle that my wrist is going to be at is going to be a lot different. So it's important for me to maintain my finger positioning as I move up the strings. I usually keep my thumb 2 strings down from whatever string I'm playing. The obvious exception is if I'm having to do octaves or something where I can't put my thumb in between those 2 fingers. So the added benefit of maintaining this hand position across all the strings is you can also utilize your thumb for both slapping techniques and different finger techniques, such as stealing banjo. Three-finger scruggs picking sort of thing. Your thumb is right there, and it can participate with the rest of your fingers, or if you're doing slap stuff, your thumb's right there, your hand's still in that shape. And you can play across all the strings, keeping them nice and muted, trying to get that big fat connected sound, and relaxing the hand and wrist and keeping everything nice and fluid here don't want to have any tension, otherwise you will get tendonitis and bad things will happen. So just a standard pluck through the string, keep it horizontal, and good luck playing bass.